Reid, you can sign wherever you want. I'll take that from you. All right, guys, we'll just open up the questions for Reid.
Why did you pick that spot on the court?
I think I spent a lot of time there. A lot of our plays came from low pin downs, me kind of going around, posting up on that spot. So for me, that kind of got a special spot for me on that court.
How's it feel to be back?
I feel it's really good to be back. Just seeing some of the guys, it's great. I mean, you just feel the energy, the brotherhood as soon as we see each other. So for me, it's always nice to see the coaches, see guys that we went to battle with. So it's just been great for me. I mean, I just got in this morning, but I had a big smile on my face just seeing everybody.
How do you feel, Reid, about your path beginning in Germany?
I feel good. I mean, I think I picked a great spot. Obviously, my ultimate goal was to play in the NBA this year, but I think having great talks with some of the coaches here, like Cal, KP, just reassured me like those goals are still in reach, and it's not a bad thing to go over there for a year, kind of just work on some things, and come back and really able to show what I can do. So just understanding my path's different, but I'm excited for it. I mean, I think it's a great opportunity. It's a great club, and that's ultimately the reason why I picked them, is I felt like they would prepare me the best to ultimately get to my goal.
So put a bigger chip on your shoulder and play overseas for a year?
For sure, for sure. I mean, I feel like I've always had a chip on my shoulder, but just having to go overseas for a year, I feel like it'd be nice for me in many aspects. I think you can look at it two ways. You can be bitter and salty and not enjoy the experience. For me, it's a great life experience. I mean, I get to go over there, see a new culture, see a different country, get to play basketball at a high level and get paid to do it. So there's a lot of good things going my way. It'd be easy to sit here and look at it as a failure, but I don't look at it like that. I look at it as just another step in my journey. So I'm excited for it. I think I'm going to be able to put my head down, really just work hard, and hopefully next year come the summer league and be able to show something and make an NBA roster.
Kentucky's synonymous with guys coming here, playing a year, going to the NBA. How much was that in your mind as far as coming here, that was the reason to come here? And how surprising is it that for whatever reason it didn't work that way?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I put too much pressure on it as far as coming here. I was going to be able to play in the NBA. Obviously, everyone's situation is different, and I understood that. Kentucky's not just going to mold you in and you're going to be an NBA player just because you put a Kentucky across your chest. Obviously, my situation is different than other guys, and I understand that. And I'm just fine with that. So for me, it was just getting better as a basketball player, getting better as a person, is why I wanted to come here. I feel like I did those things. It wasn't because I wanted to come here and just become an NBA player, and because that didn't happen this year, that last year was a failure to me. I feel like I grew, became a real better player and a better man. So all the things I wanted to happen did. So it was a success to me.
Can you your confidence of growing even more, going overseas, can you grow even more?
Yeah, it would definitely grow. Just the experiences, I think, is the biggest thing for me, is just getting opportunities. My confidence jumped playing at Kentucky, playing against packed crowds, playing against top teams, and being one of those top teams and playing against great players. Then playing summer league, my confidence jumps some more, and then going to go play professionally for a year. So I just think every year, if I continue just to stay on myself, stay confident, and keep making steps in the right direction, I'm gonna like where I end up.
How do you think you improved this past year from what you had done at Stanford?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just my motor, athleticism, I think was the biggest thing. Losing the weight at the start of the season, and just being able to compete against better players. It's tough to kind of see on a stat sheet or things like that, but I know deep down I can feel it. I feel like a way better player than I did last year coming out of Stanford. So those things were all checked off for me. So I'm just glad that I kind of have that framework now to keep building on.
You haven't reached your ultimate goal in the NBA yet, but to be at this point where you're going to be paid to play basketball now, it's got to be a dream come true.
It definitely is. It definitely is. Obviously, when you're growing up as a kid, NBA is the goal, and that still is my goal. But the fact is, I'm going to Germany next week. I'm still getting paid to do it. Still get to play against high-level competition. Still get to travel the world. So for me, like, I'm blessed in many ways, and there's a lot of great things coming my way, and know that other things are on the horizon. So it's just kind of accepting that, understanding my journey, my past. So it's definitely great. I mean, this last year, if you would have told me I would have played at Kentucky and then been going to Germany, like, I wouldn't have believed you. So it's just crazy how things can happen in a year.
Reid, I saw you out there talking to Nate a little bit. What is your advice to him as he kind of takes this same journey that he did last year?
Yeah, I don't think there's one thing that stands out, but we talk a lot. He texts me a lot as far as how I handle this situation or that situation, workouts, how to talk to different players and things like that, which I love. I love the fact that we've kind of built that relationship. I was his host on his visit, so I kind of feel responsible for kind of passing down things because we both are in that fifth-year position. So when I'm on campus, that's one guy I kind of gravitate to. I want to make sure he's doing well and he's taken care of and everything's good. So that's what my biggest advice is: just enjoy it, have fun. It goes by quick, and I'm just there if you ever need it.
How are you physically, Reid? Your legs? And,
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I
all
took
the way back?
Yep, all the way back to some time off after summer league just to heal up all the way and kind of just get back. So I'm feeling great headed into this next job.
I'm under the impression that you came back a little too soon, maybe from the sprained knee at Missouri, and that complicated your effectiveness down the stretch.
Yeah, I wouldn't say too soon. The doctors did a great job of getting me healthy, getting me right. They wouldn't have sent me out there if I wasn't ready to go. And in basketball and in sports, I mean, there's guys battling injuries all across the board. I think if you go talk to everyone in the NCAA tournament, there's something that's bugging somebody. It's just that point of the season. So it was something I could play through. It's something they thought I could play through. I was comfortable with that. And I was willing to do it for the first time. For me being in an NCAA tournament, they were going to have to cut my leg off to get me from playing in that. So that was my decision all the way. It may have hampered me as far as doing pre-draft workouts and things like that. That was something I understood on the front end, and there's really no regrets in my mind with the whole thing.
What do you feel you're going to bring to this new team?
For me, it's just some fresh air, a younger body. They're going to play me at the 5. They really like athletic bigs, and that's something I've really worked on, so I think that's going to fit for me. And they pride themselves on getting guys ready for the next level, and that's kind of what drew me to them. Is they let their bigs be more versatile, and they really try and get them touches and move around the floor a lot. So I'm just excited for it. I mean, I had a lot of good talks with the coach, and that's kind of what sold me, is that he wants this to be a one-year deal and that he can help me get to the next level. It's not a deal where he thinks that they want to lock me in over there. We're on the same page. This is a one-year deal, and he really wants to help me reach my ultimate goal. So that really sold me, and I love the relationship that we have.
You speak German?
Not at all. I have a former teammate at Stanford that's actually from Germany. I've been talking to him a lot, kind of asking for tips. So I'm sure I'll have his number on speed dial all season asking for help.
What sort of tips is he giving you so far?
He says it's not as bad as I think it will be, which I didn't think it would be bad, but he's like, there's a lot of Americans there. You'll be just fine. I mean, the whole front office, coaching staff, they speak English just fine. So there's been no issues there. So I think the transition will be really smooth.